Hey you guys.
Hi.
So I just told my mom that you guys want me to create a YouTube channel, and she doesn't seem to have a problem with it. And I was like, the first person I'd feature would be her. Yes, what would we be talking about?
Our relationship.
As
It's very important that a mother and a daughter have a special relationship.
Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hey there. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And I hope you'll subscribe and be part of this beautiful family. Today, as you can tell, I'm very excited because I have a guest. I have my best friend, my lover, my everything, my mother!
Hello girl.
Hi!
Welcome.
Yes, welcome everybody. So as you guys can tell from the title of this video, we'll be doing a mukbang. We have a beef triple decker from Devon's Pizza. It looks so good. And we'll also be having like a conversation about our relationship. As most of you guys might know, my mom and I are very close. So we'll be talking about how our relationship got to that stage, and then we'll be answering a few questions that we got from you guys. If you follow me on my social media platforms, you'll know that I asked for you guys to submit questions or comments, and you guys did, and they're very interesting, so we'll be answering those next. So listen up and let's enjoy. So gang of mama, you can have a slice, gang. So let me start by saying my mom and I don't think, well, for me, I don't think we've always been close, like from the beginning, like the Sakula. For me, when I was growing up, first of all, my mom was very strict. She still is, but I think her strictness now has some understanding to it. Like, she's strict, but she's gotten to a point where she understands, but I am now an adult, like I've grown up and I'm experiencing life and I'm old enough to make my own decisions. When I was young, yo guys, I used to be scared of my mom. Like a bit more, like it was so we weren't always close as we are now, but I don't know, how did we get coming close? When did we actually become close?
In the high school.
High school.
I think grade 10. Yeah. Yeah, I think grade 10. We started in grade 10 to be close. Yes. I think I had my reasons for that. Grade 10, it means that you're 16 years old. And then that's where the challenges of life, basically, although maybe for others it might be earlier, the challenges of life, you know, you feel now you're starting to be a girl, and then there are people around you that are looking at you, the boys and all that. And then I said, no, I think it's time that we start having conversations that are serious, because this is real life. That's how it started.
Okay. But with having those conversations about like real life issues, was it easy for you to actually start those types of conversations, considering the kind of person that I was? Especially because I think when I was young, I was very shy. Like I kept to myself. So was it an easy thing to actually like approach me and start those conversations?
For me, it was very easy. I think because of the experiences. My mother was an open person. My mother was an open person. It was easy for my mother to talk to us because she wanted to groom us to be good, better girls then. So my mother would talk about anything and everything, and then we would play. So it's easy when you have a conversation playing, you know. You do not have it like a serious, let's sit down and talk, because once you do that, you're instilling fear. in the church. So I said, let's start by being friends, play and all that. So it was easy because even at school, remember my teacher, I'll find children having problems and they can't talk to their to their mothers. I said, no, this is not gonna happen between me and my daughter. If I'm not talking to my daughter, who am I expecting my daughter to talk to? Because there are many vultures out there who are always willing to give advice, and you won't know if it's the right advice or the wrong advice.
I get you. I think for me, with like the conversation starting type of thing, it wasn't easy for me to open up to you. Like, you'd start the conversations, but I'd be like a bit uncomfortable because I'm like, okay, what's going on? What is happening? Like, it wasn't easy, especially like the issues about speaking like about boys and speaking about sex and like, my mom is an LO teacher, so those things are very.
I will start a conversation and say, hi girl, is there any boy that has whispered? Like that, folk, are you confident what do and what is? And then it'll be like, I say, okay, I will do the same the following day. Hi Nana. Guys, the reason for that, there is no parent. Okay, let me talk for myself. It's not right when you see that there's no one, you know, a boy that passes by and look at the girl and say hi. As a parent, you get worried. Is there anything wrong with the child? Oh, sorry. I'm not going to say other things. But you become so worried. If there's no boy that is passing by and say, hey, like, you know, do those funny faces or those comments, you become worried because no parent wants the child not to date. Sorry, I'm talking for myself. I would love to see, that's what I wanted to see, that, okay, my child is having, you know, someone that would be saying hi, hello, and then that's why I started the conversation. If there was a boy that is saying hello, how are you, Nyaktanda, and then we must start a conversation with my child. Then I would ask her, are there any butterflies in your tummy? And I say, I could say that this one is uncomfortable. No, there will be those butterflies. You know, those are the things that I'll be saying. Because I wanted her to know that this is real life. These things are going to happen. And then when they are happening, it's not a shock. What's wrong? What is happening? And then, because those vultures and men will push your child. So, you know, and all that. I'm sorry, guys, I talk about everything and anything. I'm and all that. And those are the things, those are the myths that are pressurizing our girls into something that. So we'll talk about those so that when there are those butterflies, it's saying you are normal. Hey girl, it's saying you are what? You are normal. You are normal. Then the values must kick in now, a value of self-control. Ask yourself a question, what is it that you really want? No, it's time to say I'm normal, and then you start asking yourself a question, what is it really that I want? What kind of a guy that I want? What type of a life that I want? So that was the reason. When I started the conversation, it was also for me to guide and say, there are things that you need to focus on first. When a child reaches grade 12, focusing on, however, remember, at the back of the mind is saying, my mother is not saying I'm not going to date, but my mother is saying there's time for everything. You need to focus on this one. And then I'll be saying, whoa, look, girl, if you think that you see boys here, you have seen absolutely nothing. Go to university and see, they will pass like this. And then when they pass first year, look at them and say, wow, God has created. God has created. Be excited and say, yeah! You know, God has created. But what are you here for? We are here to get your first year first. Why? Because the boys also still excited. So you do not know who's really serious. Everything is what is an excitement. So appreciate, look and say, wow, God has created. Wow, God has created. And then you scream, you know, those screams say, if this guy can say one, I can say two. You know? But if you know why you are there, you will look and say, they are still excited like me. So I don't know the real one. So I would say to look and enjoy that God is created. But the first day is very, very important. Second, you will be able to see those that are serious. And now you're out of risk of friends and all that. You can be able to make your own decisions, not based on friends, because you have reached that stage where you say, I'm on my own now. The future is mine. So I started those conversations because, number 2, I wanted to check. I've been teaching my child from day 1. Ezalwa ukuthi hamba kanjena, do this. Then I had to reach a stage where I say, I want to see what I've taught my child, if she can be able to implement it, and then if she's still making mistakes, I'm there. But if I don't let go, then it becomes also a problem. When will I see that what I was teaching all along is there? It has been planted, their roots, is starting to, sorry, silungu siyamkaka isilungu iyantshula ke ngokulambe ubuyitheni ubuyityalile. Let it go and let you see iziqhamo zomsebenzi wakho otheni owenzile. Umntana makenze mistakes. Guys, I'm so proud of this girl next to me. Honestly, I'm not buying her face. I trust her with all my heart because she is open. There's nothing is an open book, because I started to be an open book. It's an open book. I always say, if Mtanam, you can make a mistake, I will understand that it is a mistake. There's nothing that is hidden. But there's a difference between keeping secret and holding information. Of course, the child at some stage must hold information. You not tell everything. But I think now you're in that stage where you say, he's right, not her telling me, but I trust that she will not do anything that is gonna hurt me, also hurt herself purposely. Yeah. And those principles, when they are there, they make you a better person. But it starts with the parent being open.
True. And I think that takes us to our next point about how we think relationships between parents and their children should be. I always say, Guti, the reason why I found it, it wasn't easy, but the reason why I was able to eventually open up to my mom was because she was the one who first opened up to me. As a parent, you can't expect your child to open up to you if you're just going to keep to yourself. You as the parent have to be the one you as the parent as the parent, you have to initiate initiate those conversations. You can't expect them to be the one who no mama. But if you as the parent start those conversations, the child will eventually relax and open up. And it's also like the point that she said, but it's also important that you trust your child. First of all, trust your teachings, the teachings that you taught your child. If you don't trust your teachings, then it's pointless. You failed as a parent. You failed as a parent. You are not even sure of your own teachings that they're gonna work. Yeah. Very important. Yeah, they're gonna work. So as a parent, I think I've done everything. That's why I've let it go to say, what I was teaching my child is not wrong. So I let her implement them. And then I said, I'm very strict, but I'm very open. So that's why I know that we are best friends, but I'm still a mother. I'm still a mother. At some stage, I'll read between lines. Yeah? I'll read between lines that, something is happening here. And then I keep quiet. But eventually I'll say, Sissy, what's going on?
Sissy, what's going on? Then I'll be saying, nothing at the right time. I will tell you. And then I will respect that. The time she's telling me, as a parent, I've read everything. So it makes things very what? It makes things very easy. I'm not saying I'm a perfect mom, but I trusted my teachings. I can't be a perfect mom, but I trusted my teachings.
Yeah.
And then I was saying, these are just principles. Then she has to build her life, build a life on top of what? This was just laying a foundation. The questions again, what is yeah. These are no questions.
So the name.
Couldn't the questions.
But yeah, guys, like, also, as a child, no, let's leave it. Let's answer the questions. So, question number 1 for mom: do you feel as if you've done everything thus far to be a good mother to your daughter?
No doubt. I have my flaws as a mother, but I've done everything I could. I wouldn't say I want to add. Everything that I taught my child, I think is enough for her, because she has now to build her own life. She has to make her own decision. She has to come up with her own life. But these, I said, these were just foundation. It was just a foundation to lay, and then so that she can build. I've done everything. The only thing now that I'm waiting for is that when she is experiencing problems, she can be able to say, Mom, of course I'm not gonna, there's no cut, whatever. I was to say, try this. At the end of the day, the decision also is hers.
Yeah. I think you're a great mother. You
Thank
are
you.
a great mother.
Thank
Amazing.
you. Thank you.
Question number 2. Which factory were you made in, and why are our parents not made at the same place?
The factory that made me is from a rural area, Bundus. It's called the Ambos. That's the factory that made me. As I've said, my mom, as a factory owner, believed in us talking. And also, another thing that is very important, when your child has done something good, it doesn't matter how small it is. Show appreciation, so that when your child is doing something wrong, they're able to say, oh girl, no. The child will take that, in good faith, because when she's doing something right, you applaud the child. So my mother was like that. And then I said, this is the right way to raise a child. The mistakes were there. Oh my gosh, I wish you to mama mangashon. It's normal, guys, when you feel like that. It's normal. There's nothing wrong. You don't mean it. At that time, you your way. So there were times where I wanted, and my mother, groomed this woman. And then this woman groomed this one,
And then this woman will groom another one.
Yes. So, I'm sorry, we are coming from different backgrounds. We can't be from the same factory. Remember, kukona amabhodlela, kukona amakomichi, kukona, from different factories. So, amabhodlela namakomichi namantonton fanele ngeke kufana. And the sooner I accept that, the better.
Number 3. Does being open to your mom have limits, or you guys talk about anything you go through, and I mean anything? Then in conjunction with, do you guys talk about everything? We do talk about anything and everything. Like, I think that's the one thing I appreciate about my relationship with my mother, is that she's so open, like she's an open book. She communicates everything to me. If she's not feeling okay, she'll tell me, but I'm not feeling like myself today. I don't know what's going on. If she's happy, she'll tell me, but I'm happy this and this happened today. Okay, this and this happened today at work. We talk about anything and everything. If she sees, but I'm not okay, she's gonna ask me what's wrong. And I'll tell her about like how I feel by this and that, like as in Patigash or whatever. But we do talk about anything and everything. Like, and it's, yeah, we talk about everything. We talk about boys, we talk about dating, we talk about yonke into.
I mean yonke into.
Yeah.
We are best friends. If you know best friends, we are best friends. But fandiqalela into endayijokisana usele ndathi ke dating kwakhe angandenza umama oliqoki. I don't want to be a liar. Yeah? What does that mean? When the relationship now is not working, she must pause. You know? Take a pause. Because kusasa hello, hi to this one. Tomorrow, hi to this one. Ngithini kulowa izolo. You know? To me, it's saying, okay, relationships at some stage, you know, they've got ups and downs. When it's like that, pause, wait. Sibuza ukuthi what went wrong, yini endifuna and all that. So that ingabe ngumama namhlanje uthi hi kulo, ngalamini hi kulo, ngalamini hi kulo. No, it doesn't make me a good man.
And that's why I always say, like, the first like relationship I was in, well, with my ex, it took me, I didn't tell her immediately, like when we started dating, about the relationship. And I wasn't even planning on telling her until she asked me. She was like, what's going on between you and Mugai? And I was like, I didn't want to tell you because I don't want that thing, but like I tell you and then next thing things don't work out in a relationship, and now it's a thing of, okay, it's uncomfortable, and what do I say when I get into the next relationship? Like, it's that type of thing. I try as much not to tell her immediately, but I just got into a relationship. But gang over girl.
Girl is all over me.
Oh girl, uvela buze. Ask what's going on, and you can't even lie, guys. Sometimes you can't even lie. But yeah.